So you tell me about your music career.
Yeah.
Mink Slide.
Can I taste your love? Come give it to me instantly.
Yeah.
The lead singer of Mink Slide. Tell me about it. I've heard some of your music too. I like it. It's
You know,
what can
we
I say?
are.
Remind me of some mature. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, we
That
are.
mature shit.
Doing these movies, man, it takes a toll on you doing these movies when you're doing so much heavy material. That shit will fuck with you emotionally. You just doing all the research, and you have to go through all of these archives, and you see what's been done to our people. Man, that shit'll have you on some rah-rah shit on a regular basis. So you gotta kind of do some things to kind of bring levity and balance to your mind state. So in between movies, what we'll do, we'll just tittle around with music a little bit. And for a long time, we just had a bunch of tracks stacked up in between films, just as a hobby. This was just something we would do as a hobby. And I would do it because I would play instrumentals for my own show. And also, I wanted to do music that nobody, like some of that old school R&B type of stuff that a lot of folks doing. That's the kind of shit I like.
That
And
80s type of shit.
Yeah, that 80s type stuff. And a lot of R&B ain't R&B right now. It's just, niggas singing over trap beats. So I said, well, shit, let me make some shit. Let me make some R&B type shit that I like to hear.
Right.
So we got a lot of the tracks that we just were diddling around doing, and we just went in the studio kind of having fun, doing a hobby type thing with it. I came up with the name Mink Slide. Mink Slide is actually the name of a black neighborhood that was in Tennessee. It was some black people who got caught in a race riot and actually beat the hell out of the white people. This happened in Tennessee in the 1940s. It was a neighborhood called Mink Slide. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was the name of the neighborhood.
Yeah, the neighborhood was called Mink Slide.
So you're not talking about them furry slippers that these girls be wearing these days?
No. Mink Slide was a neighborhood.
Okay.
See,
but you know about the mink slides that they be wearing these days.
Oh, yeah. I know about those. So we did the album, and I wanted to do something like a theme album. The whole vibe is supposed to be Miami Vice. My bro, Johnny D, he's a good dancer. He's from overseas. He's from Russia, actually. Very good dancer. And I wanted our vibe to have an 80s Miami Vice look. The whole theme of the album is supposed to be a lost album from the 80s. And we did it in the studio with those old 80s acoustics. So everything is 80s. Everything about it is 80s. And we put the album out. And what year did we? 2018. We put the album out. And then I got a call from Billboard. Billboard was like, hey, who in the hell is Mink Slide? And what label you guys with? We're just like a little independent group. They were like, well, man, you're going to be on the charts this week. You're on like 3 of our charts this week. And, how did you, they were asking a bunch of questions. I didn't know what to tell them, but we sold a lot of records the first weeks we came out. So we came in on number 12 on the R&B charts on Billboard, number 18 on the R&B hip hop charts. So we were on a number of charts. The last album we did.
Now is this Egyptian Musk? What's on?
This is the Egyptian Musk album. The Egyptian Musk album, and even the name, that's like the 80s oil for those old school folks. In the 80s and 90s, we had Egyptian musk oil. That was the shit.
Let me tell you. Now, tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know if it was the same around your way, but around my way, right? The starter oil was Blue Nile.
Yes.
Like that was your first oil that a nigga would get up on. You smell, what's that? What, Blue Nile? Word?
Yeah.
Yo, that's some Muslim oils. Oh, word? Blue Nile.
Yes.
Then you would graduate to Egyptian Musk.
Yeah.
Egyptian Musk was like your next, like, okay, I'm stepping my oil game up now to something different because that Blue Nile is a little sweet. You know what I mean? That Egyptian Musk was a little more, some cool shit. Like,
it was.
A little more subtle, but it had, the ladies liked it and all that type of shit. And Egyptian Musk. You got me on my oil game right now.
Oh, yeah. Everybody had
it.
Yeah. So,
you had some shit before all of that, too, though.
Oh, yeah. I had my little
swap songs like Wash Your Ass.
Yeah, that was one of my swap meets. mixtapes from the 90s. Back
Put your
then,
hood up.
we would try to do
what's the name of your hood?
hood. Yeah. We do the most ratchetest shit we could to put our shit in the swap meet so that people, when they go to the swap meet, they can see it. So they see "Wash Your Ass," they can see that.
Listen, that's a standout title. When you see
Yes, it
"Wash
is.
Your Ass," you
Yeah.
can't help but look at that. Like,
Yes,
okay,
indeed.
that's an interesting. I wonder how that song goes.
Yes, and that was really me paying homage to Red Fox. Red Fox had an album called "Wash Your Ass."
Yes.
Remember that? Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. So I was a big fan of Red Fox, so that was paying homage to Red Fox.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I always say I play characters between 35 and 5.
And how old?
Yeah, I play characters between 35 and 65.
Okay,
that's
got you.
You feel me?
Okay, that's a good answer. That's a good
Yes.
answer. That's a good answer. I think I know how old you are.
Yes.
We're not too far off.
No doubt.
I gotta say, when I first met you, I didn't realize like you were like a really big guy.
Everybody
Like
says that.
I'm talking like you look like some football playing type. You know what I mean? Like a bouncer type of motherfucker. Like, what's up with that? You ever played ball or worked any doors or anything like that? And you had to throw anybody, out the seat of their pants from a bar or anything like that?
No, I come from a tall family. I come from a tall family. Yeah, a lot of folks say that, man, when they see me, because they're used to me sitting down. When people see me, I'm sitting down all the time. So when they see me in person, I'm a big, gigantic dude standing over everybody. Like, God damn. So, yeah. So, I come from a tall family.